Hello, hi, Happy New Year. Welcome to the Tarot Experience with Marsha. Today, what I wanted to do is a New Year reading that's a little bit different to your traditional readings where we acknowledge what's gone on in the past year and what's ahead in different areas of our life for the future. This is based on the 3-card spread that we all know, past, present, future, but with a spin. And the spin is, because it's Christmas, I thought, wouldn't it be fun to superimpose what the 3 apparitions told Scrooge in A Christmas Carol? Because they are the ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost of Christmas future, or Christmas yet to come. Let me show you what I mean. I just think it might take us a little bit deeper than the regular 3-card spread. I'm using just the major arcana, the 22 major arcana, because they, after all, are the significant messages, and that's what we want, isn't it, for this exercise. And also, I'm going to have to get used to putting them upside down because you're looking at them, not me. So, here we are. I will draw for us because obviously we're doing it as a collective. Ghost of Christmas past. Oh, already upside down. Justice. Ghost of Christmas present. Temperance. Getting that a lot recently. And the Papes, La Papes, the High Priestess, for the ghost of Christmas yet to come. Now, what I'm thinking is, we all read the past is relevant to the present, and the present will guide us towards the future outcome. But if we apply what Scrooge was told by each of those ghosts to past, present, future, as I said, I think we'll get a much deeper answer, which will be interesting and fun, hopefully. So, the Ghost of Christmas Past, what did that tell Scrooge? The Ghost of Christmas Past showed Scrooge some memories. Some good memories, some bad memories. But the main message from those memories was, how is that influenced? How has that made him the man he is today? Now, I'm not saying that if we think about those our own memories, we'll understand what a horrible person we are, because hopefully the likelihood is we're not horrible people. The memories can be good memories that have shaped us into the wonderful people that we are today. It's an exercise in going back to see what is behind the person that we are today. So I think it might be good to sort of get a pen and paper and just jot down major influences in your life. What has brought you to the point that you're at today. Now, the card we've pulled for that is Justice. And justice by itself, to me, means your truth. What is the true you? It means coming karma. Karma is coming, or you're going to receive karma if it's appropriate. Balance, it's about what is right, what is fair, doing the right thing. It might even be legal justice, you know, if you take it at its face value. What is justice in your past? What does justice mean? Has your past been influenced by always wanting to be right, for example? Or has it been influenced by you always trying to find a balance? Have you always been the peacemaker? Have you always been the one who wants to do the right thing? In what area of your life, and we'll all be different, in what area of your life do you think that description fits? You know, maybe it's family. You've always tried to keep peace with all members of the family. It might be in your career. You've always wanted to do the right thing, and maybe that's caused you to miss opportunities because you were too reserved. Think about all the things that justice could possibly mean from your past. Now, what the ghost was suggesting to Scrooge is that that past has influenced the person that he is today. As I said, not necessarily telling us that we're horrible, but if we're a lovely person, has that made us what we are today? Or is it something that we're hanging on to that we don't need to be hanging on to? Is it holding us back now and we're not realising it? Excuse me. So in our present position, we've got temperance. Now, the ghost of Christmas present told Scrooge, or showed Scrooge, different realities of the current day. For instance, Scrooge is an old miser. He doesn't celebrate Christmas. Thou humbug. But look at the Cratchits, a very poor family financially, but very happy to be together, making the best of Christmas. Now, did Scrooge appreciate before the ghost came? Did he appreciate other points of view, other ways of living? The point of the ghost of Christmas present was to show him that the material world and possessions and money isn't the be all and end all. That is not what makes happiness. That is not what makes ultimate success. And so it was showing him an alternative way of looking at things. Just because you do things a certain way doesn't mean that's the right way. Now, in our ghost of Christmas present, we've got temperance. So temperance is about moderation. It's about perhaps pulling back on something that you're obsessed with, that's taking over your life, because the attention that you're giving to that is causing neglect in other areas of your life. It's about balance, learning how to pour from one to another in equal measures. It's about moderation. So here, for the ghost of Christmas present, that's about showing us how to tolerate other people and how they live. That's my interpretation of that. Temperance is telling us to be, it is a time, Christmas is a time when we perhaps get irate with family members, either because we're spending a lot of time with them or because we don't see them very often, and there's a reason for that. Tempers get flared in the supermarket car park because it's crowded. Just be tolerant is the message with the temperance card for that. Be aware of, you don't necessarily know what's going on in someone else's life. If someone shouts at you, just deal with it calmly, because they might have had the worst day of their life. You don't know that. So the ghost of Christmas present for us is temperance. Now, what the ghost of Christmas future, or Christmas yet to come, showed Scrooge is that, and it's the same as when we do a normal past, present, future. Tarot isn't a fortune telling medium. Tarot is for guidance. Tarot shows you, if this happens and this happens, it's very likely that that will happen, which is exactly what the ghost of Christmas future was telling Scrooge. If you continue to live as you are, this is the future for you. And for Scrooge, it was seeing a very lonely old man dying, friendless. Nobody gave a monkeys about him because he had never given a monkeys about anyone else. what goes around comes around. Again, the justice, the karma. So we have the high priestess. Oh, now that's a strange one to get in that position, isn't it? Because the high priestess is a very positive card. It's telling us, normally I would say the high priestess is there to tell us to be more spiritual. Look to your higher self. Look for advice. I always think of the high priestess as somebody who's got the book of old wives' tales, and she is expert in knowing what this knowledge is all about, and she will share it with you. She will share the relevant part of it with you if you ask for it. It's about acknowledging your higher self and your spirituality. And if you do have any kind of spiritual talents, to develop those. Now, how does that fit into the ghost of Christmas past telling Scrooge that this is how things will turn out? Right, so for us, the message is not one to scare us. If you do that and that, that will happen, like with Scrooge. For us, the message is if you do that and that, it will be for the good. You will be a much better person. You'll be more fulfilled as a person. So if we look at what went on in the past and we acknowledge what was fair, what was just, or if that was something that we think has held us back by always wanting to be right and not listening to the opinions of others. If we acknowledge that, we can become more tolerant, more even-tempered, in not only in our heads, but in the physical world. We will become better people. And if we become better people in the physical world, our spirituality, our peace of mind, our acceptance of what's going on around us will be better. And we will know we have the support of our higher self. And we are being the best that we possibly can be. So I think for us, that card is very positive. Whereas for Scrooge, the message from the Ghost of Christmas Future wasn't a positive message. So I hope that helped. I think it was quite fun to do, but do you see what I mean? You can get a bit deeper than your normal past, present, future. Well, I got a lot out of that exercise. So I am hoping to do more videos, and I've just got to get better at setting them up. And I am hoping to be back on in a couple of days' time. I do have a full New Year reading, a New Year spread, which is 12 cards if you're interested. And there are various ways of working with me, as you'll see from my website. I've recently added email and audio readings to make it easier, because a lot of what I do is parties and events. But doing offering readings by email and audio is something that I am more than happy to do. So if you're interested in that, just go on the website. The link to the website will be in the comments, and I will leave you to enjoy your New Year's Day. Thank you for joining me.